What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are less than 24 hours away from the release of the Forsaken expansion, and a lot of people are going to be wondering as soon as that comes out, what's the fastest way for me to level up my character? The new max character level is going to be all the way up to level 50, and the new max power level, the max light level, is going to be 600. So getting up to those maxes is going to be a difficult thing to do. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the leveling and progression strategies that you can use in order to get your character a higher light level more quickly. Maybe you want to take advantage of the new raid coming out on September 14th, or you just want to get better gear to make things better for your character. So, first and foremost though, the most important takeaway of this video is when you start out with the Forsaken tomorrow or later on this week, play through the main campaign, but also don't rush through anything. Enjoy all the missions, don't skip cutscenes, take advantage of exploring some of the new areas that we're going to encounter. And as you're doing those things, you're going to be getting a lot of better gear anyway. So right now, my character is pretty much decked out in legendary and exotic gear like everybody else. I have a bunch of solstice armor, and this is all well and good, but once I get done the first 2 or 3 missions, I'm going to have blue gear that is better than anything I have right now. So once you get that blue gear, try it out, see if you like it. It's going to have new perks on it, which is great. Don't worry about infusing things right away. That can come later. Just take advantage of getting that blue gear from the story missions, leveling up your character the natural way, enjoying the new campaign. Once you get done the main campaign, your character should be at or very close to the new max player level, which is level 50. If you're not at level 50 when you get done that main mission, then I think you have 2 main options. And we all know about the value of doing public events in terms of how quickly they can level up your character. So you can go that route if you want to be a bit faster, but you can also go a different route, and that would be focusing on adventures. So as you can see, for my hunter, I have a number of adventures I have not yet done in the EDZ. With the Dreaming City and some of the new patrol destinations, there's going to be adventures there as well. So if you're not in a huge rush and you want to just do things a different way, you can focus on doing adventures. Those will give you gear. They'll give you experience, which will level your character level up. And also, too, maybe more importantly, you'll learn more about the game. So a lot of the adventures from Destiny 2 gave you insights and hints at where the game was going to go. So there were adventures that would talk about Osiris. There were adventures that would give hints about the Warmind DLC. The same thing will apply with Destiny 2 and Forsaken. Some of these new adventures may give us insight and hints as to what the annual pass will look like and Destiny in general will look like down the line. So if you're not in a huge rush and you want to level up your character and learn more about the game, then you can do adventures. For me though, I'll probably focus on doing public events just to get my character to level 50 a bit faster. So once you're done the campaign, once you have your character up to level 50, that's when you want to focus on getting your power level up. And there's a good chance that as you get your character to 50 and all that blue gear, you may be in the mid 400s, maybe high 400s, and getting ready to start getting that purple gear that you want to be infusing with. I'd highly recommend against infusing until absolutely necessary. Use blue gear as much as you can, and use your milestones only when you reach a soft cap. By soft cap, I mean there's going to be points where your character is no longer getting better gear than what you have equipped. And we saw that with the Warmind DLC. We all know about the horror stories of going from 340s, 350 up to 365, and then going from 365 up to 385. Those were soft caps that were put in order to stifle leveling. You want to make sure that you can level up as fast as you can, and soft caps are ways to kind of impede that progress. So how do you get around the soft caps? Well, really, there's only a handful of ways to do it, and that is mainly taking advantage of your weekly milestones. So right here I have milestones for Strikes and for Crucible. You're also going to have milestones for Gambit as well, which will be a nice way of getting some additional powerful drops. And you have things like clan engrams as well, which will give you powerful gear. So only work on your milestones once you are in one of those soft capped areas. If you're not in a soft cap area, then just keep doing it as you normally would, doing public events, getting gear that way. If you have a huge amount of gunsmith materials like I do, I've probably accumulated a bit too many. These I can use to get some better gear that's not in a soft cap area. If you have Vanguard and Crucible tokens, then likewise I can get some gear that way. But I wouldn't use all of these right away. I would get up to a soft cap, do some milestones, and maybe get beyond that soft cap, and then use some more of these, and rinse and repeat that strategy, because you don't want to use all these right away and get a bunch of gear that's 470, when if you had just waited until you were at 490, some of this may have started giving you gear that was 495 or 500, right? So be a bit more strategic with how you're using these. Spread them out just a little bit over the week, and use your milestones to combat the soft cap leveling that is going to hold you back. If your main goal is to get ready for the raid on September 14th, then you do have one thing going for you, and that is 2 weeks worth of milestones. So not only will you have the milestones to do when Forsaken comes out, but you'll also have milestones to take advantage of next week during the weekly reset leading into the raid on September 14th. So if you can do things a bit more strategically, take advantage of all your milestones, then you should get your character up to a high enough light level to do that new raid. And my guess is here, based on how Destiny 1 went, with Leviathan being 270, our character's max level was 300. Here, it's basically double that. Your character level is going to be, or your light level is going to be 600. I'm guessing that the new raid is going to be anywhere from 520 to 540 for your light level. If you're taking advantage of all your milestones and not doing them before you're in a soft cap, then you should be able to get to right around that level requirement. And of course, as you're doing the raid, you're going to be getting really good gear. So even if you don't start at 540, if you can get it to the end, you'll probably get gear that's much higher than 540 anyway. So take advantage of your milestones only when you're in a soft cap area. Utilize your gunsmith materials, utilize your Vanguard and Crucible tokens if you have those saved up to give you better gear leading up to a soft cap, and that should put you in a pretty good spot to get a pretty high light level to do end-game content as soon as you can. Last but not least is exotic engrams. So if you've done your milestones and you have no other way of getting powerful gear, then one of the changes that they've made for Forsaken is it's gone back to how Destiny was, where exotic engrams that you can get from public events and strikes and things of that nature, those can give you gear higher than your current light level. They'll always give you gear at your light level, and it could be a bit higher as well. So just as it was before, exotic engrams can be a way of getting your character up to a higher light level, even after you've extinguished all your other options. So to that end, I would focus on, if you have some, have a Fire Team medallion handy. Right now I don't have any 3 of coins, but you can get some of those from Xur as well. So utilize things like Fire Team medallions to give you better loot, better XP. Use things like 3 of coins to give you a slightly better chance at getting an exotic engram. And when all else has failed, you'll still have that as an option to make some gains for your character. But those are the things I would focus on when Forsaken comes out if you want to level quickly. Again, the most important takeaway in my opinion though is enjoy that main campaign, play through it, use all the opportunities you have to explore some of those new areas, and really just enjoy this new DLC, because this only happens once every, 3 years where a major expansion like this comes out. So no point in rushing through things unnecessarily. Yes, you want to get better gear and rank your character up, but you also want to enjoy the ride too. So that's my opinion. Let me know if you agree. I will be making a video later on this week once I've had a better taste of what Forsaken has to offer, and make a video on how to level up for non-raid players. I do have some ideas in mind with best ways of doing that, but I want to see and know for sure that these things will be available in Forsaken. So let me know if you're as excited as I am. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning here waiting for tomorrow. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know which character you're going to be using. Right now I'm on my Hunter. I've started all of my expansions out as a Hunter, but I think tomorrow I'm going to use either my Titan or my Warlock. So if you've made it here, let me know in the comments which character I should go with. Should I go with Warlock or should I go with Titan? Let me know in the comments. But most importantly though, thanks for watching. We'll catch up soon, and this time tomorrow we'll be enjoying the Forsaken. So Talk to y'all later.